Viewers, how you doing? Harmless here, and today I'm bringing you guys back with some more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay. And today I'm going to be playing Domination on Detroit, but I got to turn up my game volume. What I want to be talking about today is more Black Ops 3, and my video that I uploaded earlier. I told you guys I was going to do a double upload today, so I didn't want to, make myself seem like a liar. So that's what I'm doing, making a double upload. And I honestly, this is what I wanted to do. I was watching some. I watched the 3 comp videos that were released yesterday, and that was August 5th. And I was laying in bed and I was watching it, and I was like, wow, this game looks incredible to me. It really made me think about some comp stuff, some just regular game stuff, and I couldn't wait to make a video, but I was like, I'm just gonna wait, do it tomorrow. Let me gather my thoughts. And so basically, how's the guy? Get out of here, boy. So basically, I want to be talking about just Black Ops 3 in general. So basically, what I'm gonna be talking about is just like how the game is gonna feel to change. So basically, it's not going to be too much anything different besides the fact that the jumping is slower. It's not going to be used as much. The the gameplay is mostly going to probably be grounded. Now, the fact that they did put in the jumping system of a double jump and how it's just like slow, but it increases over time. Now that does allow for some cool gadgets to be used in different ways, and to me that's pretty interesting. So in terms of uplink, if you think about it, just I'm talking completely pubs right now, just regular game comp, pubs, anything, honestly. Now if you're thinking uplink, the fact is that you can be like, you can get ready to go score for a 2, but you have to charge up your jumping system basically to actually get the great height of getting a 2-pointer, in order to even get the 2-pointer. I don't know if that really made sense, but I didn't really explain it in the best way. But yeah, so it's really going to be an interesting game, especially with the specialist. That's the specialist plus score streaks, because everyone knows it's not the easiest to drop kill streaks, or it's not kill streaks, score streaks in Black Ops, but it's definitely one of the easiest games to do that in. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how people are going to use that specialist with their score streaks and everything. It's going to be really fun to play pubs, especially when the beta comes out. I'm going to bring some gameplay out for you guys, because I'm looking forward to Black Ops coming out, and how the game is going to be run. Now, in terms of Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1, the weapons in that game were actually very, very similar. Now, I know in competitive play there was the MTAR being, or not MTAR, the FAMAS being used in a pretty great way. I don't know if the Galil was. I didn't really play competitive in Black Ops. I started on Modern Warfare 3, but it was just really interesting to me how most of the guns in Black Ops were actually just kind of similar, how they were not really one too much overpowered than the other. And it's interesting to me how they're gonna do that. So I was looking, I kept trying to look for like weapons before I actually made this video, just so I can bring some like stats to the table, and all I found is the MAA7. Now that's probably going to be like the one weapon that people are going to have stats about, is because everyone did enjoy in Black Ops 2 the MAA1. The MAA7 is very similar. Now, this is how I'm basically judging the damage and how guns are going to be similar, because I'm judging them to the MAA7. The MAA7 actually only has about 5 damage, and that was interesting to me. Their system, how it works. It's like the little the squares, and it tells you the stats. What's the damage, what's all that shit. So it had It had a 5 damage. Now that's very interesting to me, considering that it is a burst weapon and it only has a 5 damage. There was about, like, I don't know, maybe there was a good at least another 8 more blank cubes, we'll call them, that it could have been filled up with. But now that they chose a 5 damage, I don't think any gun is going to be too OP than the other. Now, what I'm thinking is just like in Black Ops, you know, there might be another gun that does have the highest damage, but it's not going to be very good because it's going to be handicapped by, let's say, fire rate or accuracy or something like that. Now, this is a really bad example because Advanced Warfare is just a little bit wonky, but okay, sorry, very wonky. But the ASM-1, how it has an 11 fire rate, but it's also handicapped by its range. Now, the range can be settled in variants. You know, there is the magnitude that increases 2 range already. Now, if you put on the advanced rifling, that's also another 2 range, so that's 4 range total, so that can increase a lot of things. So it's going to be interesting to see how this game is actually going to turn out, how it's going to play in terms of weapons, score streaks, the specialist abilities. I don't know if they're actually called the specialist abilities, guys, because I just didn't pay attention to what they were called. I could go back, but it's not the biggest deal. I'm pretty sure they're called specialist abilities. So it's going to be definitely different to see how people are going to use overdrive, which for you people who don't know, I'm going to explain all these. So overdrive, which is the one that makes you go super fast, basically like overclocked, and there's also rejack, which is the one that if you die, you can just basically self-revive. And then there is the, let's see, there's the minigun. Your arm just turns into a minigun. There is the one-shot pistol, the Annihilator. That's the one-shot pistol. There's the glitch, which sends you back in 3 times. I didn't really see that being played very much in the gameplay, but, yeah, I might have not just been paying attention. But anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. This wasn't a very good game because they just kept leaving and my team just wanted to dominate, I guess. But thank you all for watching. One other thing that I want to mention before this video ends is that I actually did up the video quality on my software because I did a few things on my computer that it can actually run it now. I mean, it could run it earlier, but I could only record like 5 games and then it would overheat and I just couldn't do anything, so I changed it. So now that I can record like this all the time. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This has been a long video. Anyways, thank you all for watching. This has been Harmless, and I am